I'm back. I know it's been a while. Had a medical issue, had to have an operation, just kind of a minor deal. I had, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I had melanoma spot there on my arm, and they had to take some lymph nodes, and everything came back clear, so we're in good shape. They just had to dig around underneath this arm to find the lymph nodes, even though it went 2 hours through this process and this guy trying to find the lymph nodes. So, but anyway, underneath the arm's pretty sore. They told me not to use it for a while, so that's why I haven't been doing much, but we're in good shape. So, I haven't got to do a whole lot out here until just the last day or so. So I thought I'd kind of show you a little bit around the only thing I have down is the road bed. So I thought I'd kind of show you where it goes and see what you think and see if you have any suggestions or anything. So we will do that. So we're going to start about right here. Oh, how am I going to do this? Oh, that would help. Okay, so I'm going to come down through here like this, and got to turn out right there. Come around the corner. I don't know if this is working or not. Still alive. What did I trip over? Nothing. Didn't trip over anything. So, so anyway, we come on around over here and down through here like this, and then it kind of got a little bit of a place over there that goes around, and then around this corner here like this, and then we come back to our starting point. One concern I have is this corner right here. How do I do this? I need a camera. This corner here, whether it's going to be a little too sharp. I'll just have to try it and see. So, one other thing I want to show you is I had tried to do, I need a cameraman bad. So, a couple days ago I had some, well, I've got a ton of foam. One of my neighbors got a new refrigerator, so I stole his foam, and that's off his refrigerator. So that's what I'm going to use for my landscaping stuff. I'm sorry about the video. So anyway, I took a piece of it, and I thought, well, I'd try to make a little hill or something out of it. You know, I've seen these videos on how it's done and stuff, so I thought I'd give it a shot. So this is my result. The crevices back in there, I thought that would be where the sun wouldn't shine, so I painted black back in there. I think I got too much black, but I started off painting the whole thing gray. And then I painted the black on that side. And then I also did this side. But like I said, I think I got too much black in there. And then I diluted some white paint and just lightly brushed over the top of it to get these little white spots where maybe the sun shines off of it. And then I got those these spots right here to kind of look like moss. And I thought it turned out pretty good. I don't know about anything else, but I thought the moss part of it turned out pretty good. So Anyway, any criticisms or suggestions on that, what I did right or what I did wrong would be appreciated. And so, and one other thing I wanted to show, this, I got the NC Power Cab 25, and this doesn't have, this little circuit board doesn't have anything over it to protect it. And from what I've seen on videos and stuff, it doesn't have. So I don't know if this being out here in the garage, whether I should fix something to cover it, to protect it, or whether it's okay the way it is. So that's one of the questions I have. I'm going to assume it would be okay, but I don't know for sure. Put that back up there. So, man, if these barbershops don't open up, I'm going to have a ponytail pretty quick. It's getting ridiculous. Let's see. Yeah, so I've got the cork board down. Now I've got this inner loop is glued, but the outer loop is not. I've still got the pins in it, so I kind of wanted to try a little bit of it out to see if it fit first. If it worked first. And so I haven't got an engine yet. It's one of those learning curve things. I thought this would do DC and DCC. Found out it doesn't, and I do not have a DCC engine. And it wasn't in my plans to get one very quickly, so I need to get one of those before I can. I need to get a DCC engine before I can test anything. So I don't know. Let's see. Was there anything else? Oh, after I get the track laid, a question that I have is: my next step putting the ballast down, or what would you guys suggest would be my next step after I get the track laid and get it tested to be sure it works? I want to be sure it works before I do the ballast, which means I would have to get an engine. So anyway, so that's a question that I have. And also, I was kind of wondering what software you guys use to edit these videos. You guys always make them look so nice and stuff, and here I am fumbling around with my phone and doing it that way. And so I don't need anything fancy. I just kind of need to cut out stuff like where I tripped. I'm not going to start it over. I'll just leave that in there for your enjoyment. Since I was down, I have got to watch a lot of you guys' videos, and some of the stuff that you guys have done is just amazing. I really enjoyed Cousin Vinny's video that he did with showing his office and his cameras and his green screen, and the dining room table with his layout on it, I think it was. And he says, you know, if there was a Mrs. Vinny, this wouldn't be here. And the wife said, my wife said, you got that right. And then he showed his layout going out through the house and through the wall, through the bedroom and stuff. I just thought that was pretty cool. And I was watching Drew Steele showing his layout, and he had goes around a corner and there's a waterfall and the trees over there with the fall colors on it. I just thought that was beautiful. Just did a great job. And I've watched some Rick Bailey stuff and this electronic stuff that he knows and does. He must be an electrical engineer. I don't know what he does for a living, but he's just got to be an electrical engineer. So anyway, I think that's about it. I'm sorry it's been for a while. I'm going to try to do these every Sunday from now on. That'd probably be the best day for me. But I'm sorry, I was just laid up for a little while. Wasn't really able to get out here and work much. Oh, one other thing. For those of you that are interested in the airplane, so before I got down, I did get this much done on the wing. So I got the wing put together. The next step is putting the ailerons on, and I've got those all cut out and got the hinges in those. So I need to put there's slots that go in here that the hinges will go into for the ailerons. So anyway, that's where I stand on it. So I guess my next step is to get an engine and start laying the track. I really don't want to start laying the track until I get an engine, so I can kind of test as I go to be sure I'm doing it right. So anyway, so I don't know when the engine thing's going to happen, but we'll get her one of these days. But oh, and one other thing I just happened to think of: if I put the ballast, if I go ahead and after I get the track laid, and the ballast is the next thing that I do you also ballast here where the turnouts are? To me, it seems like that it might prohibit the switching back and forth unless you were just really careful, and maybe being really careful is the key. If you don't put it down there, I think it'd look kind of funky. I just showed my age using the word funky. So I want to do one more thing before I go. I want to introduce you to the boss. And where is she? Mushroom, come here. This is the boss. This is Mushroom. So say hi to everybody. Do your howling or something. No, you just want to smell. Okay. Anyway, she was a Christmas present for me a couple of years ago. So kids got her for me. I'll let y'all go. I appreciate you guys. Take care. Stay safe. And one of these days when I get the engine, we'll forge on, and one of these days we'll get it done. So see you guys later. Take care.